Hey, Will Roberts here, and I am traveling right now. This is my segment I call Will in Midair. I'm taking my dog in the back. His name is Chaplin. Chaps for short. Yeah. Anyway, I'm taking him to the vet, and I'm here in California. And I read in the newspaper today that, that the fallen bridge that happened somewhere, I'm not really sure, I-5. Our infrastructure is just falling apart. Our bridges and our highways. Now, I remember back a few years ago doing one of my weekly telegrams on the fact that they were selling bridges and highways. I mean, literally, states and cities were selling their highways and their bridges to foreign interest, I guess you could say. See, they'd buy them, and what they would do is they would give them the money right away. So it's kind of like a payday loan thing. And they would give them these bridges and highways that had toll bridges, and they could make the money over a course of life. And we would get the money quickly, or the city and the state, so that way they could pay off their debts. So really, the American dream has turned kind of into a nightmare in the sense that now all we do is we are trying to pay off everything. And, the big boys, their interest is purely with number signs. We're in the money. So all these bridges and these highways are falling apart. And here we are with collapsed bridges and highways, and everywhere we travel, I'm just nervous now everywhere I go that we're going to fall into a sinkhole or our bridge is going to fall out from underneath us. I'm going to start, selling my emergency packet, which is basically like a parachute that anytime you feel like you're near something that's going to fall apart in our country, you just pull it. So the infrastructures are falling apart, and I really think the best thing that we need to do and the most immediate thing we need to do is talk to our local and state government. I mean, they're the ones in charge of making sure that we do get the funding for this. But then again, nowadays, everybody's concerned that the government's putting their hand in too many things. But who's going to fix these bridges and highways? Oh, I know. Private interest, right? Yeah, if that was the case, then we'd have a Starbucks at every corner and a Walmart. So bye, Miss American Pie. Too late. All right, well, I'm hoping that we can make some kind of difference here, rattle some cages. But do me a favor, don't yell and scream. Everybody's yelling and screaming nowadays. Let's try to get some real solutions out there. I'm just concerned that our highways and our byways, I mean, look at this. We got to get these things fixed because it kind of represents our country the way it is. It's just falling apart. I mean, you can't live in a house where the base, the ground is falling apart because it's not a good foundation, and our foundation is wrecked. I'm not blaming the right, I'm not blaming the left. I'm just blaming the fact that we all need to get involved. Get involved. Don't sit back and wait for an election, the presidential one, to get involved. It's a little bit like getting involved with your health care when you're found out that you might have something that is bad. I'm sorry, I have some bad news. We're going to need more money. Terminally. Then all of a sudden you want to eat right. You want to exercise. You know what? Get involved now. Exercise. And start digesting some of this and get involved. All right, Will in Midair. Go to my website, willsays.com, willsays.com. My weekly telegram is Will Roberts Weekly Telegram. You'll find that there. It's my syndicated show. We're on 12 markets around the United States and abroad. Listen to the show. It's a 60-minute show. Tell your local radio stations you want that humorist guy. He wants to make things lighter and easier to swallow nowadays. All right, we'll see you soon. Back to the driving. Oh, wait. I'm actually on a bridge in California. There's a bit of traffic. LA freeways. Oh, by the way, here's my tip if you happen to be on a bridge or a highway with one of our falling infrastructures. Here's your tip. Hold your breath. Always makes me feel lighter. I'm Will Roberts, and this is Will in Midair. on, hurry!